Forests are a dense growth of trees, plants, and underbushes covering large areas. They come in all shapes and sizes and are generally classified according to their locations, soil types, and climate. There are different kinds of forests in the world. These are the tropical rainforest, subtropical, Mediterranean, temperate, coniferous, montane, and plantation forest. In Ghana, we define forests as an area with tree height of 5 meters, canopy cover of 15%, and an area of 1 hectare. The country has 5 different types of forests, and these are the wet evergreen, which could be found at Cape 3 Points, Axim, Enchi, and some parts of Seshi in the western region. The moist evergreen forests are found around Kumasi in the Ashanti region, Sefirioso, and Bibiani also in the western region. There are also the upland evergreen forests, prominent one being the Atiwa forest in Achem Ebuakwa in the eastern region. The moist semi-deciduous forests are found in Sunyai and Techiman in the Brongahafu region, and the dry semi-deciduous forests found in Wenchi and Jasikan in Brongahafu and Volta regions respectively. Over the past 50 years, about half the world's original forest cover has been lost. For example, the original forest cover of Ghana was 84,000 kilometers squared, representing 36% of the country. This has been reduced to 23% by 1972, 13.3% in 1988, and 10.2% in 2000. Between 1990 and 2010, Ghana lost an average of 125,400 hectares of its forest. Studies show that the world destroys an area of rainforest the size of a football field each second.
Forests play a significant role in sustaining life on Earth. For example, the livelihood of 1.6 billion people depend on the forests. In sub-Saharan Africa alone, forests generate about 6% of the gross domestic product, GDP, and contribute at least 10% of the GDP of Ghana. For example, the bushmeat trade constitutes a significant component of the economies of tropical forest countries, with estimates ranging from $42 million to $205 million per year for countries in both West and Central Africa. Studies have shown that the tropical forests absorb nearly a fifth of the carbon dioxide released by burning fossil fuel and other ways in which carbon dioxide is released, and they also remove around 4.8 million tons of carbon dioxide emissions from the atmosphere annually. Forests maintain the water cycle and check global warming by using carbon dioxide in photosynthesis and releasing oxygen for our use. They prevent soil erosion, flooding, and act as windbreaks. They also provide cover for rivers and other water bodies, and a home for different types of plants and animal species. Forests affect our everyday lifestyle, providing the food we eat, the lights we switch on, the medicines we take, checks we sign which gives us economic empowerment, the paper we use in printing our books and newspapers we read, cosmetics and detergents, the tissue paper we use, and the clothes and shoes we wear. Even more importantly, it provides fuel wood for cooking and fodder for animals, especially in many rural and urban communities in Ghana, where people depend on wood almost entirely for their household energy. Given the immense benefits of the forest, the demand for timber and other forest products are ever increasing. Already, there are signs of a growing shortage of tropical hardwood, such as odum, sapele and mahogany. This is due to overharvesting of timber.
The tropical rainforests of Ghana have largely been depleted by commercial exploitation, by logging, conversion for agricultural purposes, setting up of mines and other infrastructure such as railways, roads, industries, and townships. The growing communities pollute the environment through motor vehicle emissions, residential wood and garbage burning, construction activities, fumes from factories and other industrial sites. Human studies have shown that the current rate of bushmeat extraction are unsustainable and lead to wildlife depletion. Indeed, large mammal species are largely vulnerable and many are already locally extinct. Studies have also shown that residential communities and farms generate harmful gases called methane. Man-made sources like landfill sites, wastewater treatment plants, rice paddy fields, KVIPs, livestock belching and their feces like cow dung emit massive amounts of methane. Human activities that generate atmospheric methane and carbon dioxide trap radiation that bounce back from the earth and cause a rise in atmospheric temperature. This gives rise to the so-called greenhouse effect, leading to unpredictable rainfall patterns and storms, rise in sea level, flooding, mudslides, and this leaves the community badly eroded. Droughts, pest disease vectors and pathogens create health problems in the community.
In addition, the loss of forests have led to the displacement of habitat of plants and animal species. For example, family symbols and totem, like the parrot of the Anona clan, the porcupine of the Ashanti kingdom, the leopard of the Ebraze clan, have all been lost. It has also been observed that some indigenous knowledge of both plants and animals have also eroded. The total cost borne by the country as a result of the loss of forests through bushfire, logging, fuel wood extraction, charcoaling, bushmeat hunting and agriculture encroachment has been estimated at $10.8 million per year. Equally, productivity losses arising from soil degradation, erosion and tree cover depletion is estimated at $28.8 million. There are other costs which arise from the disappearance of rare species of animals and plants, the loss of non-wood forest products, the reduced benefits of medical research. Though not estimated, localized evidence suggests that such costs are significant. Subsequently, there is loss of income, scarcity of food and water, building materials, and biodiversity, which is life. When the forest is gone, there is loss of life. This causes people to travel long distances to access basic needs such as fuel, wood, and water for the family. Others migrate in search of better living conditions. Migration overburdens the urban systems, thereby resulting in air and water pollution, congestion, poor sanitation, and diseases. Invariably, these have impact on national security and the economy of the country. With the loss of forests and its dire consequences, they decide to educate communities on the need to conserve the forest environment.
Plan a campaign to embark on Pro-Poor Red Plus.
Partner institutions to enforce laws on the forest environment.
Promote and preserve sacred groves.
Design reforestation and reforestation programs to restore our forests.